Excuse me. Here we just here back to a new Kingdom Hearts 2 stream. And if y'all didn't see the last one, go and check it out. Free stream if you want as well. Put Colin, right, which y'all would already know. But yeah, if y'all didn't see the last one, definitely go and check it out. And yeah, we are continuing, which I have also, go ahead and tell y'all, I've done some leveling since the last one, since the last stream I would say. Level 55, and I have also fully leveled Valor, Wisdom, Limit, and Final Form, and also the Summons as well. I have leveled up. Still have not done Master Form because I am going to wait until after I get the 100 Acre Woods Keyblade in order to do a certain strat. But yeah, we are continuing our way onto the world that never was. So let's go, Zigbar. Zigbar. So yeah, how's everybody doing this week? Hopefully everybody is doing well. Everybody doing well today. I'm doing well. I mean, I will definitely say that I do prefer the whole fight with Zigbar, Lushu, however you want to put it, in Kingdom Hearts 3 a bit more than the whole fight here. I mean, this fight isn't as annoying, but especially when it comes to certain moves, he can be pretty annoying. But he's still one of my favorite organization members, of course. He is still one of my favorite organization members. Along with Luxord as well. Still up there on my favorite Organization 13 members. Yeah, mainly I gotten some other levels with Sora just from the whole, you know, leveling up my drive forms, of course. Where I also leveled up Sora, just from the whole drive gauge. Almost got you, Lushu. Almost got you, Lushu. Just, again, I'm saying Lushu because obviously we do know that Zigbar is Lushu. Right? We know that he is Lushu. Right, he is Lushu. We all know that from the epilogue of Kingdom Hearts 3. Right, we all know that he is, of course, Lushu. So, yeah, I just call him by what he actually is. But of course, do remember that, of course, he was the same person. Breg, Zigbar, right? All the different names that he came as. He's Lushu at the end of the day. He is Lushu at the end of the day, of course. Yeah, I was gonna say, I should be able to just use Thunder to be able to, yeah, to be able to finish him off. And also, I have also did all of the, because I did tell y'all that I would go off screen and do all of Atlantica. I did do all of Atlantica. I went ahead and did all of Atlantica as well. So yeah, Atlantica is all complete and taken care of. All out of the way. It is all out of the way. Oh lord, yeah, these Berserk nobodies, like, just pure nightmare. All I could just put it. Probably one of my least favorite of the nobodies. I just let those ones be. Oblivion. Definitely have that. I think yeah, 42 and 37, and Oblivion has, wait, let me just see, yeah, I mean, it definitely is a bit better, so yeah, I will put that on, at least. I'll put Oblivion on. Why not, though? I just put on Oblivion. Because it is, at least when it comes to magic, a bit better than, the Pumpkin Keyblade. Alright, Luxord, let's go. We were just talking about you. And of course, he's immediately going to turn us into a dice. Of course, he's going to turn us into a dice. How am I not surprised? I definitely love his data battle when it comes to 3. Right, when it comes to Kingdom Hearts 3, I especially love his data battle. One of my favorite of the data battles, for sure. For sure. Boom. Okay, where are you at, Zigbar? There you are. Yeah, he's definitely a quite interesting organization member. Most definitely a very interesting organization member in the old and new organization. And I do have a feeling that we will be seeing him in the Lost Master arc, though. I have a feeling, just because, you know, the whole good ending from defeating Yozora, that we see that, yeah, we see the driver of Yozora, and it sounds awfully alike Luxord, right? Like, what if it's actually, Luxord is actually the actual human part is actually right, it's actually Luxord, his actual somebody. That'll be really cool to actually see. Right, his recompleted self, his human form. Because again, we don't know who Luxord's human name actually is, and of course Demyx as well is another one. No, we do not know. Alright, Isa. Let's go. Yeah, I do like the data battle with Isa as well. On here and on Kingdom Hearts 3. Definitely do like the fights with Isa. And of course the main story fight with Isa as well, I also like. And he is definitely such an interesting character, for sure. A very interesting character. Just the way, again, on fighting Isa as well. So interesting, too. On how you fight Isa. We almost gotten him now. And we almost got him. There we go. Yeah, managed to defeat Isa. Definitely did not take long, for sure. For sure. Did not take long. We managed to body both of those guys pretty good. Managed to body them pretty good. Of course, we're going to have Riku in the party. Probably one of my absolute favorite party members, having Riku in your party. Like, how would you not be able to like having Riku in the party? Like, yeah, definitely one of my favorite party members in the series, having Riku in it, in your party. Definitely wish there would be more times where Riku would actually be like a party member. Right, like outside of bosses as well, if you count like Kingdom Hearts 3, for example. We're gonna, of course, go ahead and do this part with Xemnas, right? But I am gonna wait to do that whole other last fight, right? When going through the door. Once I have more levels and stuff. Oh, I messed up there. I was trying to do that last, like the finisher, like reaction command on that whole part, but I messed it up, I guess. Yeah, I messed it up apparently. Yeah, I just messed it up. It's fine though. It's all good. Okay, maybe we can try doing that whole finisher here. Let's see. We can maybe try to do that whole finisher move that I tried to do before. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I just messed that whole part up before when trying to do it. I messed that whole part up. Alright, so of course we're gonna go back on ourselves. Gonna go back on ourselves now. Head back to Hollow Bastion or Radiant Garden. Go into the 100-Acre Woods. We'll go ahead and do the 100-Acre Woods. Hang on, Piglet. Hang in there, Piglet. Poor Piglet. And now we're gonna have to go and rescue Piglet. Even though we just rescued him. Gonna have to rescue him again. And I just definitely love the mini games in the 100 Acre Woods. Definitely really fun. The 100 Acre Woods being mini games. Come back, Pooh. And again, the Keyblade that we get here, I am of course gonna be using when it comes to leveling Master Form, the last drive gauge or drive form that we need to level. And of course, so I can get Kiraga as well, the last upgrade to Kira. I know a lot of people really don't like the 100 Acre Woods in the third game, but that's probably one of my favorites of the 100 Acre Woods, in my opinion at least. Definitely one of my favorites. If I have to be completely honest, it's definitely one of my favorites all the way. Look out for Piglet, because he's going to be coming by. There he is. DR Piglet. He's so tiny, though. He's so tiny. It's just so cute. It's just so cute. Just how tiny Piglet is. He's just so cute. Just how tiny he is. And of course, here's Eeyore, which, if y'all do not know, Eeyore is voiced on here. He is voiced by Greg Berger, which, of course, if y'all do not know who Greg Berger is, it is the voice of Ripto in the Reignited trilogy, of course, Crash Team Rumble, and of course the original Ripto's Rage, and of course Enter the Dragonfly on Spyro as well. Yeah, he actually voices Eeyore on here. Really cool, ain't it? It's pretty cool. Just a little fun fact for y'all, if y'all do not know. Especially if any Spyro fans are have not known that he actually does with when it comes to that with Eeyore. It would be quite interesting if Sora actually met Christopher Robin, though. Like, in a 100 Acre Woods world in Kingdom Hearts, we would say Sora mating Christopher Robin. That would be pretty interesting. Pretty cool as well, wouldn't it? It'd be actually pretty cool to see. This part obviously reminds me a whole lot of the whole chase sequences and, you know, Crash is being chased with the snowballs, and I just love how we're riding on a honeypot. Yeah, we're just riding on a honeypot. I find that cute as well. How we're just riding on a honeypot. There you go. Very simple. Very, very simple. Yeah, I keep having to re-enter the book once we complete a chapter. A page. Go ahead and get these chests too before we get to Tigger. Tigger. And of course the third game also has Lumpy as well, right? It introduces Lumpy to our inside on like Kingdom Hearts. There's some bouncing here. Bounce, bounce. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Yeah, you would have to be very exhausted if you were bouncing like Tigger, though. I would definitely say. You would definitely be very exhausted. I would just say you just bouncing. Nope. Wrong one. This whole part here isn't absolutely terrible, I would say. Just gotta lead everybody to the end. And of course protect them from bees as well. Protect them from bees. Get to the end. To where Poe is. Calm. Like, settle down. So we're just telling them to settle down. Make sure we have everybody. No one gets left behind. Forward march. Nobody's getting left behind here. Just make sure, just checking the other areas too. Forward march. Just wanting to check some of these other areas before we go in. Like these bays though. These bays just have no mercy, don't they? Whoa. Slippery. There we go. It's not that horrible. Got the Sweet Memories Keyblade that I was talking about. Now we just got one more page to do to complete the 100 Acre Woods. It's got one page to go. Then we'll have all the 100 Acre Woods completed. Poor Pooh up here, having a honey pot on his stuck on his head. Yeah, you can accidentally mess this up if you're not careful, or if you don't know how. It can be kind of tricky to figure it out, though. There we go. But once you get it, it's not too bad. Guess all you have to do is just get that honey pot off. And there's Kiraga, and we got an Orichalcum Plus, too. There you go. 100 Acre Woods completed. We have finished the 100-acre woods. We can head to Yen Sid's tower for what we are about to do. What we are about to do with the Keyblade. Which this is probably one of my favorite strats in order to level up Master Form. Yeah, Master Form. This is probably one of my favorite strats to do. So of course what we're going to do is just wait until they do the whole dice. They do the whole dice minigame. And then, yeah, just do it like that. And it's basically just a rinse and repeat as well. Ignore the whole card games, though. We're mainly looking for the dice. Yeah, we're looking for the dice mainly. That's what we're mainly after. I mean, using this Sweet Memories Keyblade just helps a lot better when doing this. It just helps a lot better for doing this type of thing. So that's why we use the Sweet Memories Keyblade, because it's a bit better on doing this here. Definitely better. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can also do the cards as well. Do the whole card game as well, but I just like doing the dice. It's just easier for me to do the dice. Again, just make sure you land on the circle. Make sure you go on the circle when you do it. Again, once you mastered it, you're going to level up Master Form very quickly. You would have no problems whatsoever leveling up Master Form. Have no problems whatsoever. Probably one of the easiest forms to level up. And one of my personal favorites, just because of not too bad, right? It's not all that bad to do. Now, if we just leave right quick, let me just see. Let me just look. Go back in here. We'll also equip the aerial dodge. Okay, what are abilities do we have here? Okay, got that. Stats. Yeah, we're already at level 5. We're already at level 5 with this. Level 5 of 7 with the Master Form. Yeah, we're about fully leveled up with Master Form. We're about fully leveled with Master Form. Oh, I messed up that. I didn't realize that he was gonna do, or he did, that one was doing the dice too. I didn't realize. Didn't realize. Dang it, I did the, yeah. Which, if that happens, just try to leave the room. yeah. Again, I can definitely still manage to mess up there. It's easy to accidentally press the wrong one. Definitely easy to do the wrong one. 100%. Really? No. Oh, that sucks. I thought I would... And of course, once you go to anti-form, yeah. Which, thankfully, there's a way I could fix this. Luckily, there's a way I can fix this if something like that happens. Just go to Olympus. Go into here. The Cerberus Cup. And just leave. We can get the drive gauge fully filled up again. If something like that happens, just do that. Yeah, just do that. If something like that happens, just do that. Which again, still not unsure when it comes to when it would be when activating anti-form. I'm always unsure exactly how you would be able to tell when it would activate anti-form. Should just have one level to go. We should have. Yeah, it should just have one level to go. And then we'll have master form all leveled. Getting a lot of these no bodyguard sales for Goofy. Definitely getting a lot of days. We're getting there. We just need one more level for aerial dodge. Just need one more upgrade for aerial dodge, then master form will be all leveled. And of course, it's always best to go and do the whole leveling up the different drive gauges before you go into the Cavern of Remembrance. Which is a really cool section, though, only to Final Mix. Right? That whole Cavern of Remembrance. There we go. Fully leveled. All drive forms have now been leveled. Have now been completely leveled. So, Valor, all the way filled. Wisdom, Limit, Master, Final, Summon. And if we go through this whole, we will of course have the whole Cavern of Remembrance section. Which I can now switch this Keyblade back. Yeah, I can change the Keyblade again. Yeah, we have the Cavern of Remembrance. Yeah, definitely some very annoying Heartless in this area. But of course, there are some Heartless that you need to get to defeat in order to get some synthesized materials for the Ultima weapon. Yeah, there's some stuff that you need to get for the Ultima weapon in this section. Like these remembrance gems and stuff like that you need for to be able to get to collecting the stuff to get the Orichalcum Plus, which you have to get, I think, one of every material. Yeah, one of every material in order to get the last Orichalcum Plus that you need for the Ultima weapon. Yeah, these Heartless here, though. I mean, yeah, they are some of the tougher Heartless, of course. Right, they are some of the tougher Heartlesses. So what would you expect, basically? Level 57. Yeah, basically just getting a lot of these materials here. Again, just a real cool section, though. This whole Cavern of Remembrance, which of course leads to the whole area where you have to, where you can be able to fight the data battles of the original Organization 13. Right, how you're able to do the whole original Organization 13 battles at the very end of the Cavern of Remembrance. Gonna once again go and fill that. And that is also one of the things that you would need as well. Which you can do it by doing one of those fights that you would say, like with the book and some other things throughout the different levels or different worlds that you would just say. Right? You could do that as well. But yeah, I think just, and of course doing the Lingering Will as well, which most likely a lot of people wouldn't be so ready for. So yeah, go through like that. Again, definitely make sure you have all the forms maxed out before doing the whole Cavern of Remembrance. Definitely will be good. Definitely will not regret it. Because basically this whole section is, of course, for the forms. This whole section is made for these drive forms. They're made for the drive forms. So So yeah, definitely would be really the best idea. Definitely the best idea to go and get or do max out all of these forms before going into here. Definitely will be the best idea to go and do this first. Again, we got to turn all these vowels, I guess you could call it. Got to turn all these vowels. Right, you would call it that, right? That's what they're called, aren't they? I think. I'm pretty sure, because, of course, I've seen those, like, on The Simpsons before. I've seen them on The Simpsons before. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's vowels. I'm pretty sure it is vowels. Yeah, definitely lots of chest, too. Definitely good amount of chest in this place, too. I can't remember. Is there anything down there? Well, besides chest. Yeah, besides chest, I guess. Chest, I guess. And again, it would be kind of good to get these chests, though. Just why not, though? Again, just so many interesting sections here, I definitely will say. Donald and Goofy just down there, all by their lonesome. Yeah, Donald and Goofy all down there by their lonesome. And now they somehow managed to get back up. Now we have yet another section here, which something to do like that, but we have, again, just, it's with the aerial dodge. I mean, yeah, another thing is, too, that, yeah, you can see the different colors of the balloons to represent which move that you need to do. Like here, of course, you need to do the whole aerial dodge. The whole aerial dodge-like move here. Once I would actually can be able to get it right, of course. Yeah, you have to make sure you have to do it exactly right in order to do it. You gotta do it exactly right. Again, it's tricky though. I mean, this whole place is not supposed to be easy. Yeah, this whole place is not supposed to be easy. Just going on ahead and saying that this whole place is not supposed to be easy whatsoever. I know it's something like that. Here, maybe if we... Let me try using the actual master form. Let me see. Yeah, there we go. Maybe sometimes you may need to use the actual dry forms themselves to do it. I feel like would definitely kind of help if you kind of use the dry forms. That's just me though. I just feel like it definitely does kind of help. Definitely does kind of help. Yeah, reflect. I feel like people don't really praise how good reflect is. I feel like a whole lot of people don't give reflect as much as it deserves. I just feel like it just doesn't get all the credit that it deserves. Reflect. One of the most interesting kinds of magic. Like, yeah, just so interesting. Just so interesting here. There you go, Donald. There you go, Goofy. Why not? Wait, how many did it say we have? Hang on. 9 of the seals of these no bodyguard seals for Goofy. Like, Jesus. Yeah, that's a lot. Oh yeah, and I know also what I was going to look at that I couldn't remember. Um, I think it would be in here. Yeah, okay, we got that activated. Need that on for Donald. We got that on for Goofy. Just to help us with more increased, right, with the chances of rare items. I don't know why I didn't do that before, but, well, I don't think I even wasn't sure if it was even on for Donald. But definitely helps with the increased in the chances of rare items, of course, like days. Rare items like days. Definitely helps when trying to get these items. Dun, dun, dun. Again, try not to fall off too. I'm just trying not to fall off in this part. Try not to fall off in this section. Like, this one definitely is something, though. This whole Heartless is definitely something, for sure. Okay, I need him to get a bit of away from the edge. Right? That's the thing. Trying to get him a bit kind of away from the edge. Even if it is kind of hard, it would be kind of good to try to get him away from the edge as good as possible. It would just help. Like, why have all these conveyor belts, though? That's what I want to know. All these different conveyor belts that there are. Again, I just feel like Reflect just does not get all the praise that it deserves. It just doesn't get all the credit that it deserves. It definitely deserves a lot of credit. All the way. It deserves a lot of credit. Yeah, I don't think we have any other Aethers. Yeah, I don't think we have any Aethers that I can... Okay, yeah, we do. Never mind. We do. I wasn't sure. Yeah, I wasn't sure. Wasn't sure. Yeah, I just wasn't sure. Yeah, go over to that corner. Go over to the corner on getting these chests. Because there's a lot of chests that can be tucked away. There's definitely lots of chests that can be just tucked away in a corner that you just would not know. You do know that. Alright, we have now the glide part. The glide section. Which again, this whole part isn't going to be easy as well. It's definitely not going to be easy. Yeah, it's definitely not going to be easy. And as I say that, I do it the second attempt. Right? As I say that, I do it the second attempt. How about that? Like, that's crazy. And now we have this part. This part is something else. Right? This part is something else for sure. Yeah, this part is really a gauntlet as well. Because this is really the final section. This whole room, this whole hallway is like the final gauntlet before you actually make it to the room where you have the organization data battles. Like, if y'all have played the final mix version of Kingdom Hearts, this one here, and have done this whole Cavern of Remembrance, y'all would probably know the gauntlet that is in this section. Right, y'all would probably know the absolute gauntlet that is in this section. See, get it right. I was hoping I was going to get it right, though. Okay, yeah, we got to heal. We have got to heal. Yeah, this part is, like, crazy. This whole part is just absolutely crazy. Again, for everybody that has played this game, the Final Mix Edition especially, since this whole area is only exclusive to the Final Mix versions of Kingdom Hearts 2, y'all would know the absolute gauntlet that this is. If y'all want a challenge, ow, ow. Again, these berserk, not heartless, nobodies, they are just something else for sure. Wow, I was not actually thinking on doing that whole part. Yeah, just using the drive gauge. Use your drive forms, especially if y'all want, because I feel like that definitely will probably help you a bit. I don't know how much exactly it could help you, but it can help you a little bit. Okay, yeah, we gotta heal. And if I think about it, I don't think there's any checkpoints in this whole area. So you would have to redo everything, I feel. I feel like you have to redo all of this section again. Like, this whole area is like in one go. You have to do in one go. Like, Donald, Goofy, try to stay alive. That's what I would just say. I mean, look, we're almost there as well. We are almost there. We're in the final stretch. We're in the final stretch. We're in the final stretch. The final stretch of this gauntlet. Yeah, we gotta heal, we gotta heal, we gotta heal. I didn't even notice my health. Like, it's crazy. This whole part. Like, you better make sure that you're a good enough level as well, most certainly. I can't imagine what this part is like in level 1. Like, Lord. Yeah, I can imagine what this based is like at level 1. I just cannot imagine what this section is like at level 1. Because it is something. It is definitely something alright. Like, dang, can these nobodies just... This is another one of my least favorite as well, just because how awkward it can be to try to even attack it. How awkward it can be to even try to attack it. Oh, we're almost there. I feel it. I just feel it in my bones. I feel it in my bones that we're almost there. I just feel it in my bones. Like, jeez Louise. There's just so many nobodies. I swear, there's just so many nobodies. So many. It's like, when will it end? Right? That's what you would probably be like, when will it end? All these swarms of nobodies. Like, again, look, they're just keep on coming. They're just keeping on coming. Like, Jesus. These nobodies. These nobodies are just keeping on coming. I'm not sure if Trinity would actually do anything, but yeah, Trinity didn't really help with anything. Trinity didn't really help with anything that I would have wanted it to. And of course, Thunder doesn't really help either. Lord have mercy. There we go. We have done it. Woof! That section, though. Jesus. Like, Jesus. Like, absolute crazy. Like, yeah, it's just crazy. I know. Like, we are level 59. We are level 59 now. Like, Jesus. That whole part. That whole part is just something else. And of course, we will have to get to where the other organization battles will appear as well. Yeah. Gotta... I feel like I think I know what we need to do to get the other organization members to appear. Yeah, I remember one of y'all actually telling me of how I should try one of the whole being blindfolded Sephiroth or Yozora kind of fight things. Doing the fights blindfolded. Like, yeah. I mean, I could do it behind my back, I am sure, but I'm not so sure about, doing it blindfolded. Um, I know what I was looking, or what I was gonna look for. I'm not sure if he's unlocked right now. Gonna have to go and see. I mean, I'm probably not gonna fight him right now because I don't have enough levels. I mean, I don't necessarily need to be at level 99 to be able to fight it. I mean, somebody like the Lingering Will, maybe, but yeah, maybe somebody like the Lingering Will. Let me just see. Or, hang on, I think we gotta talk to Cloud first. Yeah, I think we have to talk to Cloud, now that I think about it. Yeah, we gotta talk to Cloud first. I am, I am sure. Pretty sure we do have to talk to Cloud before going to Sephiroth. Get those into there. Hand over all the materials. Still not sure exactly what I am missing. Yeah, still. I think you need to get at 60. I'm pretty sure you need to get at 60 in order to get the last orichalcum that you need. Okay, so yeah, we can't do Sephiroth just yet. I can't remember if you have to beat the game first. I'm pretty sure with Lingering Will, I'm pretty sure you do. Like, you have to have a clear save file. A completed save file you need to have. I'm pretty sure that you would need to have. But again, really it's basically now, especially when it comes to leveling up, right? It's now all about leveling up. Getting to the level. I mean, technically, again, I don't have to be at level 99 in order for me to do the final fight with Xemnas. I don't have to be at level 99. Yeah, I don't necessarily have to be at level 99 to do Xemnas. I mean, I feel like we are a good enough level. Right? I do feel like that we are a good enough level to do it, though. What I do wonder, though, hang on, what I do wonder is if I go somewhere like Olympus, for example, let's see. Again, I am at level 59. I don't know, but we'll just do it and see. This whole fight here. Yeah, being trapped in a book. Getting trapped in a book here. What a way to go. And again, trying to find a real book as well. Trying to find a real book and attacking it too. Oh, I think I know why I can't use final form. I think I gotta have... Which, this shouldn't... Oh, it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. Which I'm pretty sure it always counts to 13. You know, Organization 13. I'm pretty sure it always counts to 13 on that part. Before those meteors come down. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. There we go. We have defeated him. Book of Shadows, and we got another one of those items. And I'm pretty sure also, since we defeated him there, if we defeated him there, I'm pretty sure, I do want to check, I'm pretty sure he does his actual data battle does appear in the whole area with the other organization members. Let me see. Yeah, he appears right there. I'm pretty sure when it comes to the other members as well, you have to do those shadows. You know, what we just had to do there, but with like with Larksane and Vexen and Marluxia and the other members that have those, that you have to do it with those in order for them to appear. Again, I do feel like that. Again, we're not that far, I feel, from. I feel like they're trying to think though, like what other types of things am I not remembering, like minigames and stuff with Orichalcums? I'm pretty sure I've gotten all the ones from the minigames. I'm pretty sure I've gotten all the ones. Yeah, I can't think of any other minigames that may have us having to, when it comes to the Orichalcum Pluses. Pretty sure we've gotten all of them except for the one that we need to get when it comes to you know, getting one of every material. One of every type of material. Which is definitely not easy said than done, of course. Get Stitch out. Hello, Stitch. Ugh, I don't know what that green stuff is that he was doing on Sora. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's actually 2 Orichalcum Pluses we're missing. The ones in Olympus. The Olympus ones. There's some in Olympus. When it comes to the cups. That's right. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think about that. Wow. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think about that. Crazy of me. Crazy, crazy of me for sure. Yeah, I completely did not think about that. Or, at least I did not I don't know why I didn't remember that. But yeah, there's technically 2 Orichalcums we're missing. Yeah, 2 Orichalcums that we're missing. It's crazy how I completely forgot about the one in Olympus when doing the cups. I think it's the, like, at the end of the Hades Cup, I'm pretty sure is when you actually get the actual Orichalcum. And that's why we went ahead and did that whole Xemnas fight as well. That's why we did that whole Xemnas fight. Because the Hades Cup won't open, or you won't be able to do the Hades Cup unless you do the whole, you do that whole fight with Xemnas first. Yeah. It won't open to you unless you do that first. I do remember that now. I don't know if we're missing any of the other kind of remembrance kind of items, right, from the Cavern of Remembrance. I mean, there's a lot of those. There's a lot of those kind of materials, so I could easily... you know, have missed some of the ones there. But I do feel like maybe it's just the one orichalcum that we're missing from here before we can get the other orichalcum that it would give us once we get one of or the different. I don't really know exactly if it is in fact one of each item. It might have to be a certain amount of items. I know for sure because again you got to get to I think level 60 or on the 60 part when it comes to the different materials list that y'all saw the different numbers, right? Like we're at 58, so I think you have to be at number 60 in order for be able to do the whole Ultima weapon part, or at least the Orichalcum Plus you need. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong about that. I could be wrong about that. Semi-final. Then Leon and Yuffie. I mean, yeah, they were both taken out pretty quick. It did not take long to take them out. That's one completed. The Pain and Panic Cup. Now we got Cerberus. With this one, we are able to use the drive gauge. Yeah, we're able to use the drive gauge in this one. Which I do want to kind of, again, save the drive gauge. I would want to kind of save it. Yeah, I kind of would want to save it and not do it right away. I do know of a good spot that you are able to get elixirs, like farm elixirs, in the Pride Lands. Like, yeah, I do know of a spot that you can actually grind elixirs. I've done it plenty of times before, that whole spot. And it's actually pretty good, too. I mean, of course, you're not always gonna, like, guarantee on getting an elixir, of course. You have to be lucky in order to get it. Yeah, you gotta be lucky. Gotta be Very lucky. And now we have Cerberus himself, the beast itself. Which, yeah, with the final form especially, with the drive gauges, yeah, this is really, like, look, we're just shredding his health bar. We are shredding it. We just annihilated. We just annihilated it. Cerberus didn't know what hit him. Cerberus did not know what hit him. I can just say that. He did not know what hit him. Yeah, Cerberus just did not know what hit him back there. He did not know what was hitting him there. Oh yeah, these, of course, have days here. Now we enter the double. Just watch out for these boulders that are falling down as well. Right, get rid of these berserkers because you know they're a living pain. They're a living pain. Like, again, just so horrible. Hades. I mean, not Hades. Herc. Yeah, he's almost down. Boom, there we go. He is down for the count. Oh, it's the Goddess of Faith. Yeah, not the Hades Cup. It's the Goddess of Faith. That's what it's called. That's right. I mean, yeah, it does have Hades. You do fight Hades in it, but yeah, it's not called the Hades Cup. It's the goddess of faith. That's right. That you unlock once you do that whole fight with Xemnas. That whole fight with Xemnas, that's how you would be able to access this one. That's how you'll be able to access this one. Gotta do that whole one with Hades. Or Hades. With Xemnas. Yeah, there's definitely some crazy ones here, though. For sure. Definitely some crazy ones here. Again, I just feel like Reflect does not get all of the stuff that it, all of the goodness that it needs. Right? Like, it just does not get all the talk that it needs. Most definitely. It's just one of those one of those magics that I just feel like just does not get discussed a whole lot. Like it needs to. Ow, ow, ow. Like I said, I really do not like those Heartless. Some of my least favorites. And yet we have another one of these. And thankfully it just filled up our drive gauge again. Right, it just filled up our drive gauge again. I'm pretty sure here, pretty sure here we just have to survive the fight. Like, these Heartless are just going to keep on coming. Yeah, there you go. Sometimes there's ones where you have to just survive the fight, and sometimes there's ones where you just have to... Which, of course, you're going to have to survive the fight either way. Right? Obviously. You're going to have to survive the fight either way. Of course. You're going to have to survive the fight no matter what. Now we have Hades here. Which, we're absolutely going to body him as well. Yeah, these Heartless, I'm pretty sure, are just going to keep on coming. So, yeah, you just got to deal with Hades. Just deal with Hades. Because these Heartless are just going to keep on coming. There we go. That is all of them. That's the orichalcum plus as well. There we go. Managed to get all of those cups taken care of. Alright, yeah, we're still missing some materials. Like, of course we are. Right, of course we'd be missing some materials. And of course, who knows where that is? Right? Of where, who knows where that could be. Those materials that we could be missing. Again, it could be in the Cavern of Remembrance. We could just say. Right, we could easily say that it's in the Cavern of Remembrance if we wanted to, but I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it's in the Cavern of Remembrance. I could highly doubt that it's in the Cavern of Remembrance. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure if I actually am thinking this right now, we just need one more orichalcum plus, and that's from the one that I was talking about before with the different materials. When it comes to the materials. Like, I'm pretty sure. That is the one. I could be wrong, though. Do remember, I could be wrong, though. I'm just thinking of it on the spot. I'm just thinking of it on the spot. So, I could easily... It could easily not remember it. Could easily not remember it on the spot. No, that not gonna go over there. I just need the Moogle. Still don't know what I'm missing, though. I mean, there could literally be lots of different items that I am missing. Like, yeah, there could be different types of items I could be missing here. I've gotten the one that I think I know, right? Yeah, I gotten the one that was in the chest in Twilight Town. That, you know, where you'd have to do the whole 7 Wonders part. I did get that one. Again, that's the only thing, though. It can just be tricky. It could just be kind of tricky to figure out and to remember what materials that you're missing. I mean, might as well be in the... might as well be here. Right? Some materials here in the world that never was. Most certainly could be some that is here. Most certainly could be some that are here. You can't be so sure exactly, because it could be some of the ones here. You never know. Okay, I'm sorry, Riku, but for right now, I may need to switch the party. So yeah, bringing Donald in, because I don't think Riku even has um a Lucky on him. I don't think he even has a Lucky on him. No, he doesn't. I'm sorry, Riku. But just for right now, I'm going to have to switch you out for Donald. Yes, Donald, you're in the party. But just because you have the Lucky. And we need as many Luckies as we can equipped. Right, we need as many of the Luckies that we need equipped. Level 60. Like, again, we are slowly but surely getting there. Slowly but surely getting there. Again, the Luckies definitely need, if you're going to get these different synthesis materials. It's going to be needing as many of these synthesis materials we need. Because again, who knows exactly what materials we are missing. Now, and these things though, 61 for Goofy. I will eventually get this guy once he stops hitting me. There we go. Yeah, I was gonna hit him eventually once he stopped attacking. Once he would stop attacking, I would have gotten him. Again, I have so many of those nobody guard seals. I tell you that. I've just got so many of those. So many of those nobody seals. I'm gonna just have to sell those. Just because we got a lot. We don't need that many that we have. Yeah, we just do not need the amount that we need. Come here, you berserker. Take all of those out. Again, getting a lot of XP here. This is probably one of my favorite spots, of course, to get XP. Just going back and forth from the entrance where you first entered the world that never was, all the way to getting up here. I feel like that is definitely one of the greatest ways to level up because you get so much XP. And of course, if you have the whole Keyblade, that increases the amount of XP that you get as well when you're a critical level, right? When you're at a critical level, it would also help too. But again, definitely going to have a lot of levels for sure. Especially when I fight Lingering Will, which I do have a certain strategy that y'all may know of. That, again, I am going to use a certain strat. A certain strat that y'all may know of. I will use. This is exactly where we needed to go here. Okay, there we go. There's what we needed. But I still don't think... Yeah, we still don't have what we need. Alright, so I guess we are missing one more Orichalcum down. I guess that wasn't the last Orichalcum Plus. I'm guessing, right? Where's the last Orichalcum down? I got into one there, right? I'm trying to think. What Orichalcum could I be missing? I got in one from Atlantica. I got in the one from Olympus. There was one up here. Yeah, one up here that was in a chest. I got in the one from 100 Acre Woods. I got in the one from I got most of the ones that I can think of. There's really no other ones that I can think of that I could be missing. Right? Just trying to figure it out. Which one could I be... Orichalcum could I be missing? Yeah. Because we just got that one with the different materials. I did mention that, so... Which one am I missing now? I can't think of which one we could be missing. Hang on. I do want to look. Yeah, I do want to look. Let me just see. Hang on. Hang on. Did I get this one? I do wonder. World that never was. Hang on. It was in this part. I just want to make sure. Yeah, I got in that one there. That one in that chest. I'm looking at a list. I got that one. Got that one. Got that one. Got that one. That one. That one. That one. Yeah, I got the ones in these. Got one up there. Did I get the one in the Space Paranoids? I feel like I got in the chest in Space Paranoids. Yeah, I feel like I got the chest in Space Paranoids. You know, right before the whole fight with, the MCP. I feel like I did get that one. During the whole fight with before the MCP. Yeah, got in the chest here. Which one could I be missing then? For real. Which one am I missing? That is a very big question. Where am I missing the orichalcum? Of where could I be missing? I gotten the ones that I remember. Right? I feel like I've gotten them though. Yeah, say 7 orichalcums. 7 orichalcums. Oh, now it does it. Yeah, now it does it. Okay. Okay then. Now it does it. Alright. Yeah, now it does it. Okay. Now it shows that I can do the ultimate weapon. Good to know. There we go, though. We have now synthesized the ultimate weapon. I will do Donald and Goofy's weapons off screen, though. Mainly, I wanted to do the whole synthesizing Sora's ultimate weapon, you know, on stream, of course. But I will worry about Donald and Goofy's later. So yeah, I guess we'll conclude this one. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure your phone notifications turn on so you miss anything new. And of course, at this point, before we do, you know, the whole Xemnas fight and Sephiroth and Lingering Will and stuff, of course, we need to level up. Right? Do the whole leveling up to level 99 as well. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Get to the next one.